Hello, and welcome. That doesn't need to be there. Hang on. There we go. Oh, that's gonna fall. Okay. So, I have been downstairs, and I've started to bring things up, including this 1541. So, I have Bradley's base again, so I don't have to change the screen color. Device not present error. Great. Catalog on Unit 9. There we are. And indeed, it works. Now, it's a funny thing, because on this drive, there are some switches. I'll switch this one. Device not present. Catalog on Unit 9. Still Unit 9. Okay. I'll turn it off. Flip this switch, which doesn't feel like it's very functional. Catalog. Device not present. Catalog on Unit 9. Okay. Well, I guess what I need to do. It's funny, this disk, it must have been something bad about it, because I have copied over what would be on there, so it must have been having some trouble. Let's try this one. Test disk. Okay, well, that can be a test disk. I suppose what I might do is eventually end up copying stuff onto this disk. I might. But first, let's see what we have on this disk, which should be... Oh, really? Let's clear the screen. What's going on here? That's weird. Alright, let's try this disk. Alright, something weird is happening here, because these disks should be fine. I'll turn the drive on, I'll turn the drive off. Ah, look at that. Alright, well, first, we'll, using basic 4 commands, oops. Oh, golly. Because, why? Because I have the Bradley's basic cartridge, and, well, yeah, right. Ah, alright. Load, change, asterisk, quote, comma, 9. Oh, yes, shift. There we go. We need to change this to an 8. Run 1, 8. Oh, no, 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 no. Run 1, 9, 8, space, catalog. Okay, so that works. Now, let's see if there's anything mysterious on this disk. It is blank. Now, there is stuff on this disk here. I wonder what it is. Performance 5, P9. Well, perhaps this is something that I butchered at some point. I don't want to lose it, because it might be something good. performance test. It is. All right, I'm going to set this aside. I suspect what this is. Oh, yeah. This would be originally for the Vic-20. Indeed. Now, there is weird stuff about this drive. For example, coming out the back of it is this wire. It is. So I'm going to have to do some dissecting and stuff. And then there's these switches, and I don't know what they do. But right now, it's just to find out, does the drive work? And at this moment, it does seem to look promising. This also may be one of those times, maybe, possibly, like this case has been drilled into, but it's, it's okay. Maybe I will end up transplanting the drive into another for the purists, rather than the hole drilled funny switches. And what do the switches do? I don't know. Oftentimes, switches were for device something. Device numbers. Also, there's sometimes switches to eliminate the read-write thing that you didn't have to have a sticker on there. You had to be careful, though. And I have not explored what these switches are, but perhaps I will once things have run. Once they have, in front of me on the floor is a stack of 4 1541s that are all seeming to be good. And that's always good. It's good. I don't know. We're opening, we're writing, we're opening, we're reading. Now I wonder if this is going to go back and forth a number of times. And that I found, maybe, perhaps, the thing to go back and forth. If you notice, this is all running in this part of the screen, which means this disk, whatever program this was originally, well, it'll run in anything pretty much, but it was formatted for the Vic-20, and it's 22 columns. So we are reading, we're scratching. Now I suspect we'll hear the thing go back and forth a time or two. I suspect. I think. Maybe it'll just do it a little bit. Nope, it's doing it more. So in other words, yes, this is a program that I would have modified slightly. So I'll be sure to copy it onto one of these other discs. It has passed. Lovely. So there's a blank disc. Now I see another disc sitting here, and I'm not sure what it is. So I'm going to find out. Aha, Torment. Okay. Oh, Torment 4 drives. Okay, now there's another disc here that is not marked, and that is dangerous. Right, okay. So this has the program that would basically just catalog, which I'm sure is somewhere else. I'm sure it is. So that really can be considered a blank disk. It can be. Alright, I think what I will do, actually I'm going to put this one in here. Keep it handy. Then I will catalog. And I will deload, not loaf. And once it's loaded, there we are. I'll put this back in here. I'll put these here. These are fine. Actually, I'll do this one. One can be considered a blank disk. Let's do 10. So, what this is going to do is torment this drive 10 times. Oh, I see I've made a flaw, an error in my ways. I have this other power bar here, and I have my bright light on it. And I thought, great, I can just turn that off. But now I realize I plugged the 64 into that same power bar. So, none of that right now. So, I'll leave this here to be tormented. And I will keep working downstairs, bring more things up to be tested. And, one thing I could do while I'm here, if I can, and maybe I can, while this is spinning away, maybe, possibly, or maybe not. I probably can't. I'm going to set it down. Oh, and you know what? No, I can't do this right now. I was going to look inside and see where these switches went. But the case, while being loose, is held in place because the serial cable's in there. So I will leave this to be tormented. And then I'll explore the innards and see what the one switch, as I say, just doesn't feel very effective. And, with these switches sticking out on the front of an old drive like this, they might have got gonked and smacked and broken inside, so they're just sort of there, but not doing anything. By the way, let's see here. I did have, yes. These glasses, which of course are reading glasses. In one of the last videos I did, excuse me, I did take some alleged super glue to them. And it does seem that they are secure, so they'll last another little while. I found, of course, things were not good when I went to go clean the lens, and the lens tried to jump out. Not bad. All right. We'll leave this to do its thing. And I'll have a little water. So, we'll see you again back in the TV room. Bye for now.